Good morning, I'm Kofi Mensah and this is Chale.news. It's June 22nd and we have a full plate. Ghana is now the epicenter of an anti-LGBT wave sweeping the continent. NADMO is ordering evacuations in the central region after deadly building collapses. University lecturers have given government 8 days to sign a deal, or every public university goes dark. Let's get into it. Start with this. An Accra conference held earlier this month has triggered anti-LGBT bill pledges from lawmakers across more than a dozen African countries, just 1 week after Ghana passed one of the toughest such laws on the continent. Participants openly cited Trump's presidency as the window. Ghana is now the model. The implications for international relations and public health are serious, and they are growing. Full breakdown on chale.news. The central region flooding emergency has turned deadly. A building collapsed at Gyagyano in Cape Coast. A 12-year-old girl and a 40-year-old woman lost their lives. Rescuers arrived in 12 minutes. It wasn't enough. NADMO has now ordered a mass evacuation of all dilapidated buildings across the region. Residents have 14 days and structures still occupied after the deadline face enforced demolition. Please, if you know someone in an at-risk building, tell them now. University lecturers have had enough. UTAG is giving government until June 30th to sign a salary agreement, one that all parties have already agreed to, but which remains unsigned. Let that sink in. The deal is done. Just nobody has signed it. A strike would shut every public university mid-semester. 8 days government. On the money side, Ghana has been ranked the most expensive place to borrow money in Africa. Highest policy rate on the continent, 14% out of 44 countries tracked. This comes days after Ghana missed its treasury bill target by 20%. Investors are cautious. Businesses are feeling it. Households are feeling it more. Some potential relief though. Oil dropped to $79 a barrel after US-Iran talks in Switzerland ended with Tehran winning export waivers. Lower crude prices could mean cheaper fuel at the pump when the NPA next reviews prices. Could. We're watching. Kumasi. The fugitive car snatcher known as Father Blessing, real name William Opoku, has been arrested at Awia. 2 of his gang members, including a man called Shangu Spirit, were shot dead in a police confrontation. The gang stole at least 4 vehicles, one from a serving police officer. That chapter closed. The restoration of Volta region inland checkpoints has reopened a wound. For years, residents say those barriers were less about security and more about who looked the part, stopped for their appearance, their dress, their language. The question being asked again, who actually belongs in Ghana? Our full analysis is on chale.news. Here's a number worth celebrating. Ghana's handicrafts exports grew 500% in a single year. Kente, Adinkra ornaments, woodcrafts. GEPA says non-traditional export earnings have topped $5 billion for the first time, putting Ghana halfway to its 2030 target of $10 billion. Ghanaian hands built that. 1 in 5 Ghanaian children between ages 5 and 17 is in child labour. Nearly 14% in hazardous conditions. UNICEF and CPGN put Ghana 5th in West Africa. We are not the worst, but that is not a comfort. These are our children. World Cup watch. Bukayo Saka is back in full England training ahead of Tuesday's clash against Ghana in Boston. He's managing Achilles tendinitis and probably won't start, but as a substitute, that's a different problem entirely. Otto Addo's defenders, heads up. Ghana, watch what Cape Verde just did. A nation of 500,000 people held 2-time World Cup winners Uruguay to a 2-2 draw, a free kick from Kevin Pina, a late equaliser from Helio Varela. They've also drawn 0-0 with Spain. If Cape Verde can do that, Tuesday is not impossible. Serena Williams, 44 years old, has accepted a Wimbledon singles wildcard. 1 Grand Slam short of the all-time women's record. Tournament starts June 29th. She's not done. KNUST researchers have found that bokum, a Ghanaian plant traditionally used for prostate issues, may be able to cut off the blood supply that feeds prostate cancer tumours. Published in Cancer Cell International. Human trials still ahead, but this is exactly the kind of local science that deserves attention. Central University in Miotso has suspended all SRC Week activities after NACOC arrested 5 people connected to an incident during the student celebrations. The university says investigations are ongoing. Drugs on campus, again. That's your June 22nd morning. A lot moving, and we'll be tracking all of it throughout the day. Head to chale.news for the full stories. Stay sharp out there.